Kionya is here with us now. How are you doing?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm doing great today, yes.
Good.
Now, you've got a new song out at the moment called I Be the Baddest. So, can you just describe the basic idea of that song for us, first of all?
The song is about somebody just, being the best,
Mm,
wearing the best clothes, living their best life,
yeah,
just doing them, having high confidence.
yeah. And how would you describe the musical style of it and the genre then?
It's rap, hip hop. It's hip
Yeah.
hop rap. So it's an upbeat tempo hip
Mm.
hop song.
Yeah, and what kind of got you into doing hip hop and rap music then?
Well, actually, my mother. Let's say my mother. My mother, one of her favorite songs was from Grandmaster Flash called "The
Oh,
Message," so she listened to it on repeat, basically,
yeah,
and then that's how I started. It was like my first song I memorized and started rapping to.
yeah. I guess our parents have such a big influence on
Yeah,
the music we like.
yeah, yes, yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So, where are you from originally then? Because were you part of a community that was very much into rap?
Well, actually, my community was into not really rap. I would
Mm.
say soul music. That's what
Oh,
my community is really into, soul music.
yeah,
So, but at the time, hip hop was just starting to form really.
yeah.
And so the hip hop culture, graffiti, all of that, DJs, that's formed. But no, really, it was just beginning. It was just forming the hip hop community.
Yeah. So I guess it's interesting growing up around soul. Have you still been influenced by the soulness in your community and perhaps incorporated that into rap somehow?
Yes, yes, because my songs actually I do R&B and I do hip hop. So in my
Yeah.
songs I'll sing and then I'll put hip hop in it. So I'll
Mm.
do basically my own collab, but just starring me. So I sing also. So
Yeah.
just beginning, but
Yeah. And it's good to have a mix of stuff, I suppose, because then it can appeal to a broader range of people, can't it?
right, exactly. And I write all my own songs. So so yeah, I do a number of things.
Yeah. And do you have any particular musical influences, some famous people that have inspired you?
Yes, Roxanne Shante. Roxanne
Yes.
Shante, you heard of Roxanne. I think everybody heard of Roxanne Shante. Yeah, and so the interesting, a real quick story. So I was just, after raising my kids and living my life, I emailed Roxanne Shante. I didn't think she was gonna email me back. I said, do
Mm.
you think I should get into it? She said yes. And I
Ah.
was surprised she emailed me. Yes, she sent me, some inspiration.
Mm.
So yeah, couldn't believe it.
That's quite incredible that she personally emailed back as
Yeah,
well, because a lot of the
right.
time, if you contact someone, you get like their agent or something like that.
Right, exactly, exactly. I told her I was a big fan. She said, "Oh, she enjoyed that." She said, "Thank you for the compliment." I said, "It's true. It's true." At that time,
Yeah.
there was really no other female doing what she was doing. So it's
Mm.
still, it's still like that. Hip hop is still like that for females. Now I notice it
Yeah.
many, many years later down the road, and it's you're basically seen as you have to be sexy, sell
Yeah.
sex. So
Yeah. It's an interesting thing. I think there's a lot of that in many industries. Do you just try and ignore that and do your own thing? Because in the end, you're not going to be happy if you're just pandering to these people, I suppose.
right, right. I'm not being authentic or real to myself because, even
Yeah.
if I do covers and people say, oh, it sounds great. But I
Mm.
know myself that as I'm doing the covers and the things I'm saying, it's not really me. So, it might sound great, but it's kind of iffy to me. I'm not comfortable. I'm just not comfortable saying, certain things.
Yeah.
So
And Neo placed a couple of your songs on his playlist as well, right? So you're getting all the stars recognizing you.
yes, what I do is a lot of times there's contests, challenges, things like that.
Yeah.
So it was a contest for a remix that I entered, and I made like
Mm.
maybe two songs for him, and he put it on his personal playlist. And it
Yeah.
was only maybe out of maybe a million people. He picked
Yeah.
like a handful of us, 100 people out of a million people. So I was feeling that. And then he put those two on his personal playlist. So
Mm.
I was just so shocked. I was very shocked. I said, Neo? That made me feel good.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, do you have any more songs coming up in the not too distant future that we're able to get super hyped about?
Yeah, I actually am always working on all kinds of songs. I have a song basically about, certain words that are used, I'll say, in the urban community, Black community, that I would not like to be used. It's basically saying, I'm not instead of witch, the B word, I'm a queen. I'm not an N, I'm a king, just trying to enrich and, inform the community. You don't have to say those words, especially for me, especially for the youth and for the little girls coming up. I have all kinds of songs. I do. A lot of it is on Instagram. I have all kinds of songs trying to empower the girls, telling them they don't have to use, the S word. They can be powerful without that.
Yeah, for sure. Well, where are we able to check out all your music if we'd like to have a little dance and sing along?
Right. Well, you can go on Instagram, and please, if you like what you see, you can subscribe. So Instagram, my handle is interesting. I had to put in a double I, so it's KIIONYA. That's my username, my handle, my Instagram handle. Because my name was already Kionya, KIONYA was already taken, so it has to be KIIONYA. And there's a lot of fire stuff on there, a lot of hotness. Oh, it is. No, I've had opportunity to work with a Grammy award producer, a couple actually. One of them worked with T-Pain. Yeah, he wanted to work with me. Another one worked with like Nicki Minaj and a couple other people. But the only things with the guy with T-Pain, he also had some music on Saturday Night Live, was he had sent me just 4 contracts off the bat. Did not tell me anything. So I said, I'm not signing these 4 contracts saying that he gets 50% royalty, half. I mean, and then I asked the man the question, the producer, he just kept saying, I can't wait to hear, what you have. So I said, there's no way I'm signing these 4 contracts, without any kind of answer here. Yeah. And he didn't even tell me he was going to send it to me. So I was disappointed about that, because I really wanted to work with him, but I just couldn't. He didn't. I was asking questions and I was getting no answers. So there's no way. Yeah. But at least he was interested. Somebody said at least he was interested in you, which is true.
Yeah.
So.
Well, thank you very much for joining us on the show today. It's been great to have you here.
You're welcome, and thank you for having me. And check out the Instagram, KIIONYA.